and all of them strong.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Bet your bottom dollar.
It's a crime fighter.
They fighting crime.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Bet your bottom dollar.
It's a crime fighter.
They fighting crime.
Doing nothing wrong.
Doing nothing
They
wrong.
all get along.
They get along.
They sang the same song.
They sang that same
and they
song.
all strong.
And they so strong.
Bet your bottom dollar.
He's a crime fighter.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Bet your
He's
laugh.
a crime fighter.
Bet your laugh.
Doing nothing
They ain't
wrong.
doing nothing
They
wrong.
all get along.
They get along.
They sang the same song.
They sang the same
and they
song.
all strong.
And they strong.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Oh, they strong.
Each
Each and every one of them
Bet your bottom
strong.
dollar.
He's a crime fighter. They ain't
Crime fighter.
oh yeah.
Bet your bottom dollar.
They looking
He's a
good.
crime fighter.
They ain't
Doing nothing wrong.
doing nothing wrong.
Get along.
They get along.
They sang the same song.
Sang the same
And they all strong.
And all of them strong.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Bet your bottom dollar.
It's a crime fighter.
They fighting crime.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Bet your bottom
It's a
dollar.
crime fighter.
They fighting crime.
Doing nothing wrong.
Doing nothing
They
wrong.
all get along.
They get along.
They sang the same song.
They sang that same
and they
song.
all strong.
And they so strong.
Bet your bottom dollar.
He's a crime fighter.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Bet your
He's
laugh.
a crime fighter.
Bet your laugh.
Doing nothing
They ain't
wrong.
doing nothing
They
wrong.
all get along.
They get along.
They sang the same song.
They sang the same
and they
song.
all strong.
And they strong.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Oh, they strong.
He's a crime
Each
fighter.
and every one of them
Bet your bottom
strong.
dollar.
He's a
Crime fighter.
They ain't
Crime fighter.
oh yeah.
Bet your bottom dollar.
They looking
He's a
good.
crime fighter.
They ain't
Doing nothing wrong.
doing nothing
They
wrong.
all get along.
They get along.
They sang the same song.
Sang the same
And they
song.
all strong.
And all of them strong.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Bet your bottom
It's
dollar.
a crime fighter.
They fighting crime.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Bet your bottom
It's a
dollar.
crime fighter.
They fighting crime.
Doing nothing wrong.
Doing nothing
They
wrong.
all get along.
They get along.
They sang the same song.
They sang that same
and they
song.
all strong.
And they so strong.
Bet your bottom dollar.
He's a crime fighter.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Bet your
He's
laugh.
a crime fighter.
Bet your laugh.
Doing nothing
They ain't
wrong.
doing nothing
They
wrong.
all get along.
They get along.
They sang the same song.
They sang the same
and they
song.
all strong.
And they strong.
Bet your bottom dollar.
Oh, they strong.
He's a crime
Each
fighter.
and every one of them
Bet your bottom
strong.
dollar.
He's a
Crime fighter.
All right, all right, all right. Hey guys, thank you for joining me, Tavares Squared Up, and this special presentation we've got right here. Uh, you know, we practice, we exercise, we implement the squared up lifestyle. That's God, that's family, that's business, that's country. And over the last 2 weeks, we've had a lot going on. In particular, we've had the county commissioner's decision to move forward with the replacement of the block. We've had the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and the political rhetoric is at an all-time high. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't know.
If you don't leave them folks alone,
If you don't leave these folks alone, you're going to find yourself in a world of trouble. As the description says, we're at a crossroads. And what I mean by we're at a crossroads, I mean we've got to make some decisions. We've got some choices that need to be made, and it's up to us to make those decisions. What I've done tonight is brought in some clips and some posts of some gentlemen that I truly do appreciate.
It still is going to take the community to get them to do the work. And that's what has been missing, the community doing the work. But you can't do the work if you don't know what the work is. And so I admire people commenting, but there's no excuse now because you don't open the door of information as far as where to find stuff at. So now folk got to say, well, what's next? And on my website,
What's next? What's next, guys? The question was asked, what's next? What's next? What do we do next? What do we do next? Do next is the work. And what does that look like? Organization, agendas, goals, objectives. That's what the work looks like. That was Miss Ovita Thornton, County Commissioner, and Mr. Charles Hardy discussing the aftermath of that crucial and devastating vote that happened two Tuesdays ago. Let's move forward to this next piece of content that I'd like to bring out. This has to do with the good brother, Lenore Pinford. And this is a post that he posted the other day. And I just think it's poignant to where we are. Check this out, guys. I'm pretty sure a lot of guys wake up, a lot of guys in Athens wake up and say, what am I gonna lie about today? Then proceed to come to Facebook
is where everything drops.
Okay, so I understand that. We just got a new manager.
That's right.
So it's going to be interesting for the public to see how this going to be managed now. Because it's obvious y'all got a lot of staff problems. Not commissioner problem. You got a lot of staff problem. I mean, you can't hide this stuff no more. Not you personally, but I'm just saying that the government can't hide this stuff.
I told you before, you and I talked outside of politics. And you know I agree with you sometimes, and sometimes I'm like, we ain't talking about that right now, Charles. But one thing I can tell you, whether people think, whatever they think, good or bad, if we had a platform years ago, like we do now with you, things would be a little bit different. Now let me say this. All you can do is broadcast it or share it. It still is going to take the community to get them and do the work.
All right, guys. Doing the work. Management of Black politics. No longer can they hide. We've got the tools now. We've got the platforms, we've got the networks, we've got the capability and the know-how to do the hard work, the hard lifting, to get what we want. Why aren't we getting it? Whose fault is that? The questions need to be answered, and it's up to us to answer the question. Again, Charles Hardy is going to be a pivotal point in what I'm doing because he's leading the charge. This brother is stomping down. He's attack mode. He's moving. He's pushing the envelope forward. And I definitely support him in all avenues possible. Let's check out this next one. This is from the good brother, Mr. Shane Sims. For those who know, brothers out here putting it down, brothers doing it, making it happen in a real way. Check this out.
Hey, it's your guy Shane Sims of Principles Over Passion Consultancy. I'm headed to Middle Georgia to an event, and I just wanted to hop on here right quick to share with you a car ride chronicle, as I call them. So this is for those of you who find yourself in a circumstance that you're not pleased with, and you feel that you're powerless over those circumstances. So I want to tell you this. You are anything but powerless. In fact, the greatest power that you will ever have is in this moment right here. Now let me explain. Bad choices are usually what leads to bad circumstances. And when it comes to life, it's either our bad choices or how we choose to respond to someone else's bad choices. Either way, it's generally bad choices that lead to bad circumstances. Well, guess what you have right now in this moment? You have absolute power over, meaning full control over the choices that you will make in the next moment. That means that
All right, guys, what the brother Shane Sims is pinpointing and drilling down on is this particular moment. This moment right now, when you're listening to the sound of my voice, you're in full control. In that particular car ride chronicle, he was pointing out this moment. It's all about this moment. No other past moments, past decisions, past choices. This moment, and you're in full control. Now that's part one. We've got another part for Mr. Sims. Truly appreciate, love what this brother is doing. Listen, man, shout out Shane Sims. You see the brother, go over there, check out his content. He's really making a difference. And we truly appreciate what he do over here at the Squared Up Lifestyle. Here's part two, guys. Check it out, see what you think about that.
now in this moment. You have absolute power over, meaning full control over the choices that you will make in the next moment. That means that if you make the determination right now in this moment to not make a bad choice in the next moment, then it's going to lead you to circumstances that are more favorable and more pleasing to you. Now let me explain that part. You see, a good life, a happy life, does not necessarily consist of a whole bunch of good decisions, but rather it more likely consists of bad decisions that were never made. You are not powerless. In fact, you're completely powerful. In this moment, if you choose the best decision for the next moment, then the outcome is going to be a better or even the best life. I love you.
All right, guys. I understand that you're not seeing Mr. Shane Sims. I do apologize about that. We're building it while we're flying it. But the point he's making in this part of the Car Ride Chronicles is preventing the bad decisions before they happen. You've got complete power. You're powerful. Stop, decide that you're not going to make any more bad decisions and let that be the reason. Stop the bad decisions before they happen and you won't have the bad situation. Great advice. Wish I had to listen to it at 13, 14, 15. Let's get to this next one. Back with the brother Charles Hardy. Check it out.
So that's what I'm saying. If when I talk about systems, they will make you go through all these hoops and loops until you get tired. But
So we need to start getting this stuff rolling. I mean, there should be no reason why this stuff is just being held up.
The folk on the commission that said that the East Side wasn't ready for a TAD. They had to be educated. Guess who's got the most money, I believe, right now in their TAD? It's the East Side. Because, soldier, know what you want, know who got it, don't leave until you get it. I had to fight for this.
So we need to get with the community, because none of this need to be done without the community on the East Side. We got.
They got a committee, but those committee meetings are all open. You have input to those committee folks. You should not be stopped because they say, oh, it's a committee meeting.
to feel alive. And in doing so, and in doing that, we give ourselves a self-inflicted wound. Not every time, but most of the time. The more we do to keep up with the Jones, the more we do to impress others, the more we're going to hinder ourselves. Let's get to one more, Mr. Hardy, and this is a two-parter, and this is going to close us out with this particular part of the show this evening. Once again, thank you for joining me, Tavares Squared Up, where we practice, we exercise, we implement the squared up lifestyle. That's God, that's family, that's business, that's country.
I feel personal feeling got in this. Personal feeling. You could have been thinking about the people that elected you. You could have been thinking about I feel personal feeling got in this. Personal feeling. You could have been thinking about the people that elected you. You could have been thinking about the people in the community. Because if you did, it's supposed to win. Your table in it, your table vote is supposed to win. Everybody's supposed to vote for it. Everybody.
Honestly, goodness, I was surprised. I was surprised. I really probably overstepped myself a little bit because I tried to get some back history of the project, but I still was totally surprised. But I do think it's not too late if folks really want to save the East Side. If this is not another step to gentrification, with the other tools in the toolbox, the room, we've got to learn how to use the tools that we have.
So,
Now wait a minute, let me be clear. I don't have a plan, but I'm telling you about those three tools. I don't have a plan, but now it's
so when it's money accessible now, can
Three quick points on that part, and then we'll jump into part two. Commissioner Thornton, she tried to table the vote. To table a vote means to postpone it, to put it on hold, to put a stop to the motion being decided. The reason it wasn't tabled is because there weren't enough citizens there. We didn't have enough citizens in that particular meeting. Had we had 1,000 people go to the podium and say, we don't approve of this, we don't approve of this, they would have had to do it. But seeing how there was only 13 and the magnitude of the money that's behind that, they moved right along with it. Point two, I think the block is done, but this could be a very empowering learning moment. We can learn from this. We can grow from this and be better, which leads me to the third point. If you want change, if you want to be a better group, a better community of people, we've got to learn. We've got to learn now. We've got to learn right now, and we should have been learning. Let's get into this next one by Commissioner Thorne and the good brother Charles Hardy. That's going to wrap this up. Then we're going to open up something new, something different, and see if you guys can get into that.
the community start getting together now?
They should.
If the money has to read, can the community start getting together now?
They should.
If the money has the reason why I'm asking, because I just want to know if the money accessible now, maybe we can get Dr. Allen and the East Ad to do surveys.
Let me tell you what, they're doing that exclusive. You gotta go and dump on these people. That Commissioner, gonna be a while before you see no project. I said, no, it's not. And I just walked away.
And that's why you got projects from 2019 that haven't been done because
No, 2011.
2000 you got projects from 2011 that haven't been done because nobody pushed. That money is sitting there and nobody pushed to get that out.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying, being proactive. When that staff person said that to me, I know what he's saying to other folk.
Hey guys, yes, the money is accessible now. Let's go get the money. Let's go get this money. The money is accessible. The projects have been on hold since 2019. The money's been allocated. The projects have been approved since 2011. The money has been allocated. Why are they holding the money? Where are they transferring the money to? Let's go get the money. How do we get the money? We get the money by being small, medium, and large. What does that mean, Tavares Squared Up? If enough citizens organize in their apartments, on their street, in their 1 block radius, in their neighborhoods, in their subdivisions, and then merge that with other groups in other neighborhoods and go city and county wide, you'll have the power. Listen, guys, each one of these clips is from an interview Mr. Hardy did with Ovita Thornton last week. Go to his page, check that out. That's Charles Hardy. That's First Step. And look at that. Mr. Shane Sims, you can go to his page, check his content out. It's empowering. You can check out Lenore Penford, and you can check out Andrew Boston. I want to thank all of these guys for doing what they do. I truly support you. Stand strong. It's nothing but love. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to come right back and finish up. We've got a new aspect tonight. If you're interested, we're going to try to bring this into season 3, but we want to try to open it up tonight. And that's the phone number. I'm going to add that to the description down low while we're on this commercial break, and we'll be right back. During this break, we're going to be listening to that guy 41 Savage and his new hit, Crime Fighters. That was playing earlier. Check that out, see what you think about it, and I'll be right back. That number, 762-402-3617. Once again, 762-402-3617. If you've got any comments before we get started with part 2. Thank you so much for joining me. Tavares Squared Up.
Hey guys, meet Diley and Jamie. Hear me. They are the owners of. So here it is, guys. I asked you about the black banks, and here. So here it is, guys. So here it is, guys. I asked you about the black banks, and here we found one. The number one black bank in the United States. One United Bank out of Boston, Massachusetts. Now, why don't we know about that gentleman there, Mr. Kevin Cohee, whose great-great-grandfather, Charles Cohee, was president of the Chickasaw Freedmen, who went to Congress and was awarded 40-acre allotments for freed men out in Oklahoma, which fueled Black Wall Street. Why don't we know who Kevin Cohee is, the president of One United Bank? I'll tell you why. Because we've been programmed to look at the entertainment and the distraction versus the real subject. And oh yeah, one thing about Mr. Cohee that I truly appreciate, he was arrested in 2010. Shout out One United Bank. Hey guys, meet Diley and Jamie. Hear me. They are the owners of Morris Plus Bloom. This is an AI-powered autonomous grocery store in Bistro. The company is notable for being the world's first black-owned autonomous grocery store, which offers frictionless 24/7 shopping with a mission to bring healthy food to underserved communities. Hey guys, I've asked about why don't we have a national chain of black-owned grocery stores. And after research, I came up with a few, but this is one of the ones that caught my eye. We've got an opportunity to build up this black citizenship, and it starts with where we put our money.
That's Nourish Plus Bloom. They're located in Fayetteville, Georgia. And over this summer, they opened their second location off in Cascades Heights in Atlanta. Black owned and operated autonomous grocery store. Can we make that into a national chain? Can we, the Black American citizens, support 5, 6 different grocery stores and grow them into a national brand that's supported, that's beneficial, that's a representation of hashtag Black excellence, Black success? I don't have anything against any other people, but I damn sure don't have anything against my people.
Mama asked about you.
You know, mama asked about you. If my mama asking about you, that means you must be family, man. Come on, man. We family. Let's do the right thing. Let's look out for each other. Let's take care of each other. The time is over. The games, it's done. Entertainment, I'm allergic to entertainment, man. I'm allergic to bullshit. That's what that is, bullshit. Get your mind right. Get your money right. Get your grind right. Get your shine right. Check this out, guys. When you get sick, where you going to? Talk to me.
Oh, take me to a black hospital. There are no longer any black owned and operated hospitals in the United States. Many historic black hospitals closed due to financial struggles and the societal shifts following the Civil Rights Act of 1964. For decades, black communities lacked access to health care due to discriminatory practices and white hospitals. This led to the founding of numerous black-owned hospitals. Providential Hospital, Chicago, 1891. Freedmen's Hospital, Washington, D.C., 1862, to provide care and professional opportunity for black people. (1891), 1862, they was able to put together hospitals. What's the fucking problem in 2025, man? Give me a break. Black Minds Matter is a national movement to celebrate black minds, support excellence, and promote the development of high-quality school options for black students. Black Minds Matter, that's a good start. But we need private funding. Private institutions can focus on providing tailored educational experiences that meet the specific cultural and academic needs of African American students. Listen, guys, let's put the money where it counts, in the minds of our children. There's a thing called STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. That's where we need to develop the privately funded national education system. Keyword, private, black dollars.
Keyword, private black dollars. Keyword, private black dollars. What is it that we want out of this life? Good times. Let the good times roll. It's more to life than that. It's more to life than what we're doing. I've got a revelation, man. We may have done too much tonight, but I still think that it was well worth it and it was well deserved. I may have overloaded my system with the number of videos and trying to bring in the phone number, which is 762-402-3617. Feel free to call while we close this out. Another revelation. There's a brother by the name of Roland Martin. Roland Martin Unfiltered. He's got the Black Star Network, and that's the prototype of what we're trying to do here. What we're trying to do here is develop Again, we got season 3 coming up in a couple of weeks. It's been a rough summer, man. But I'm still excited. I'm still confident that I'm going in the right direction. Shout out to the brothers Andrew Bostic, Lenore Penford, Shane Sims, and the good brother Charles Hardy. Black men who are leading the charge, trying to better their community, trying to empower their community. Better empowerment, those words are going to constantly be flowing out of my mouth. Because if we're not getting better, if we're not being empowered, then what the fuck are we doing, man?
Is you stupid?
What the fuck are we doing, man? Give me a break, man. Listen, thank you for joining me, Tavares Squared Up. We got the phone line open, 762-402-3617. Need you guys to use that. I need to hear from you. I need you to go into your friend status and make me a favorite so you can get this information. You can internalize this information and you can pass this along, share this along, and together we can change the dichotomy, the dynamic of our people to be better. Listen, guys, thank you for joining me, Tavares Squared Up, where we practice, we exercise, we implement the Squared Up lifestyle. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Check me out. My grocery store is black. My hospital is black. My school paid by black. My bank account is black. My grocery store is black. Hospital is black. My school paid by black. My bank account is black. My grocery store is black. My hospital is black. My school paid for by black. My bank account is black.